Mate, can you just give us a bit of an update on how the body's travelling, obviously coming off the back of what you had done late last year?
I'm going really well, actually. Pretty pleased with where I'm at. I progressed quite quickly into running before Christmas and was ready to train fully before the break. But guys just held me back a little bit, knowing there's no rush, and now I'm training 100% with the group and doing all competitive work and tackling and everything, so I'm very pleased.
How does it feel being able to do that, just sort of busting out first week back?
Yeah, it's been good. I was saying this morning, you only appreciate the little things like walking and running when you get them taken away. So it's been great to. It's been a while now, 4 or 5 months, but it's great to be back out with the boys and being able to do everything and having no restrictions. It's really good.
How's the mental of that? Would you like to go for round one? Is that the aim?
Yeah, I'll be ready. And I'd imagine I'll be ready for NAB Cup as well and pre-season matches. So I can't see any reason at the moment why I won't be ready.
How is the mental grind of it all, mate? Like, how do you get through it all?
Actually, I haven't found it too bad. I've had guys obviously as well alongside me that have gone through worse injuries, so I've had those guys to bounce any frustrations off, and it's my first real significant injury as well, so it hasn't been like I'm not there again, but so I've found things okay.
And obviously, mate, a lot of big blokes with Jake coming on board and Tex coming back. Fair bit of, I guess, competitiveness. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I think it's healthy. I think we saw last year, how things can fall away when we haven't got the depth there. Injuries play a big part, and it's a long year, so we're going to get injuries again probably. Touch wood that we don't, but if we do this year, it looks like we're going to have the depth that can come in, and we're not going to lose much in any position if we lose key players.
I think Vic said on Monday that most players have leaned down a kilo, maybe 2. Is that the case for you? You look like you're in good nick.
Yeah, I'm happy with the condition I'm in. I improved a little bit in the time trial, which is good with obviously more conditioning under the belt. But there's some guys that are noticeably thinner, and then there's guys that are about the same weight. And I'm one of those guys. I can put on weight easily and lose weight easily. So I'm about where I was at last year and the year before.
Zando said that a few of the boys they've geared a bit of the conditioning to deal with the new interchange cap. Have you felt that there's a bit of a change in your training, and how do you think you're going to deal with that going forward?
I think the guys have put a bit of work into it already, so it'll just be up to us to adapt. And I think the 3 games that we've got now in the pre-season will give us enough chance to do so. I think you'll just find that key position players might have to play a bit longer. There'll be a bit more of an on-ground swap also than go to the bench, but I think we're only 15 to 20 rotations above the cap, so it shouldn't affect us too much.
You mentioned before, that you've been out of the game for like 5 or 6 months or whatever. Have you sort of learned a little bit about your own game? Have you spoken to anyone about it?
Yeah, I obviously sit with Bix, on a pretty regular basis and stay in contact throughout the break as well. And Tex was in the same boat; he was out, so we watched a fair bit of footy and opposition guys that were running around week to week. So you learn a fair bit and you watch yourself as well. And I've probably watched my edits of my games probably 3 or 4 times, and you pick up things and you learn. I guess you try to pick up things where you can improve and take it into the next summer.